everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dami Loves Travel. And I have again my good friend who is fast becoming a regular on this show, DJ Woske.
Hey, it's DJ Woske, aka Woske Thoughts, aka Woske Sings, aka Woske Comedy, aka Woske Art, aka Oluwa Nikan Lo Le Se. Only God can do it. Let's go. Hey, wait, stop before fella claim this thing from beyond the grave.
Okay, so let us do what we have come here
You like my hair?
do. I do.
I'm
Nice.
looking good. I'm here on a free Bobrisky move right now.
We miss
I'm
Bobrisky.
supporting
Do you
my dear
miss him?
sis. Yes, I miss her very
I
much.
miss Mommy of Lagos. Like,
Mommy of Lagos.
there's so the vibe online is so.
I really just don't like the fact that none of us are safe from the people who put her away, and I hope that they're able to resolve it in a way that protects everybody. She'll get.
I hope so.
So, do you have any naira you want to throw around?
No, I have none. I have none at all.
Before they say we're abusing the naira again, this is very, very
no.
silly. Anyway. Hi, Dami.
So
You're
nice
looking
to have
good.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
looking
you.
great. Do you like my bob?
I do. And it's so funny.
This is my lips.
I do. This is nice.
And then I'm wearing my custom. I made it myself.
I know, Man United, the won the last game, right?
Hold on. Let people who know sports,
Okay.
like me, tell you about it. So we
Tell
just
me.
We just won the FA Cup.
Congratulations.
Yes. We also won, I think, Community Shield
I think
I
there are
think-
people that are Manchester United.
fans.
Yeah, they
Yes.
are very toxic people because they have like very toxic relationship with their club. Because for the longest time, they're not winning,
Oh, no.
and they're just stuck there
I'll correct you.
with serious heartbreak.
I'll correct you on that, okay? Man U has only been, quote unquote, SHITTY for the past maybe 5 years. 4 or 5 years.
Alright.
Man U has been has had
That's
a great
a long
record.
time.
No, hold
if
on.
you're in
hold
a
on.
relationship and it's not yielding for 5 years,
You
You
get
stay
master's
there.
degree. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, Arsenal has been shitty for longer, but their fans are holding on to things like this. Well, what makes it?
so it's
what-
the same thing. They're both toxic.
What makes
people.
this funny is because Arsenal has been doing really well. Like they've been playing great football, but they've not been calculating good mathematics. So they've been playing great. They're winning nothing. We've been playing bad. We're collecting trophy. That's why we are
So
celebrating.
it's so good. So you even know you're playing bad. You know you.
Yeah, right now, Man U is nothing to write home about.
Oh my god!
That's
But you're
why-
still a proud
See,
member.
the season when we had this jersey on fire. I can't tell you what season it was, but I know this is an old jersey.
Spider-Man.
Oh, this is Deadpool. So I told you it's
Deadpool,
customized.
yeah.
So I put Deadpool in the middle, but you can see it's off center. It's off center because when I was ironing it, I wasn't wearing my glasses exactly. So, but I love this jersey. It has my name on the back too.
Okay,
Yes.
welcome on this show. Like
Banana, hey, banana.
That
But you're
is
looking
worse.
fantastic though.
Thank you.
Like I like the flower.
Thank you.
It's a black flower, black queen, giving the earrings are even making my body shake. What is going on? Are you going on a date after this?
That's what you said the last time. I'm not going. I'm not
So
going.
you're just looking fabulous.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm getting
fabulous.
used to it.
I mean, looking good is good business.
I mean,
so, you
look
know.
at me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
Fling
gosh.
it. You're really making me mix Bobrisky, I beg.
Hey, Bobrisky and I are very good acquaintances, and I wish her all the best. And I really hope that
Why do
this
you keep
country.
saying her?
Bobrisky is a woman. Yes. Anyway, so let's keep going.
I have this question for you. It says, starting with like you painting a scenario. Think of an ancient historic activity that catches your fantasy, like e.g., like the regime of Ilta,
Okay.
or the what one or
Okay.
two.
I would like to. Oh, wow. Okay. I would like. Ooh. I would like to see. I would like to go see Fela in concert. Okay, no. But
Oh, are you for real?
I would want to see that, but which is a very, very good one. But because we think about ancient activities, but we don't think about in our own cultural context. Like we don't think about ancient. Like I would like to go and meet Awolowo. Shake his hand as the son of Oduduwa. Like yeah. No, but let's talk about like ancient history, like Greek history, or let's talk about human history. I wouldn't want to watch the pyramids being built because there was slave labor. So no, I don't want to see that.
Or you would like to see the pyramids now?
No, the pyramids don't interest me at all.
Really?
Yes, they are there. They are all right. Would you like to see the pyramids?
Yes.
Have you seen them?
No.
Okay, let me flip the question to you because you've had time to think about it, and then I'll come back to me again.
God.
So, what ancient thing would you like to travel back in time to see?
I did not think I have to answer that question.
Yes,
but yeah,
because you said that you have a question for me, and I was we're both answering this question.
I was thinking about it,
okay,
and the time I was thinking about is like Moses' time in the Bible.
Okay,
and I'll tell you why. Okay. It just looked like that time there are a lot of strategic relationships where if you're related, so I was thinking about it like, just imagine me being related to the king, it's like an axe or somebody's head on a plate. Not
okay,
really.
Wait, so okay, no. So you want to go back to ancient times from the Bible?
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought of.
Ofeshebi Bathsheba.
Exactly.
Oh, you see. So you want to be royalty from back in the day, okay?
Yeah, from back in the day, because it actually like has a lot of honor. Unlike now, like everybody don't really give a, they don't really give.
Do you know what the problem is?
Yeah.
And what the problem in my face is that the fact is that back then people really believed that like royalty were actually gods, like they had blood of the gods in there, and then they have proven themselves over time to be normal human beings who just had privilege. And that's why nobody respects royalty anymore. So if you go back then, at least maybe back then you get respect.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then your name will be in the history books and then people will be like, ha, that dummy of 1800.
Oh, bro, yeah. I will not be alive to know whatever anybody say. I don't really care about whatever anybody say when I'm gone.
Your generations?
That is their problem. They should face whatever.
Meghan and all them.
It has nothing to do with me. I've enjoyed my time. Okay. I'm done with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. That's why. Because even now, I feel like a lot of people do like supernatural things. Not supernatural, like special things. And it just go like nothing is done. Like I think I do a lot of special things. Yeah. Like I really feel like.
I mean, look at you.
look at you too.
Girl.
Right back at you.
Girl.
Yeah, but I feel like now people get noticed, people get accolades for silly things. Like the most mundane thing is what goes, out of order right now. And like people that are really like very like hardworking or like very brainy, they just get unnoticed. So I thought about it like those times I really made a lot of things happen. Like I feel like
go get into the history books.
Yes, I feel like my names will be known. Like that's what
my name. So not only your first name, your second name.
No,
it will
be Queen.
Damilola. First of her name, born under a sun moon.
I would never
daughter of Ra.
I will never tell anybody else what my oriki is again.
Who did you tell?
A couple of friends. Until today, they won't stop calling me that. And it's
I'll find out. I'll go to the bet and death registry.
I can bet you 1 million naira that you never guess it.
Oh, I won't guess it.
Because it's not common.
I won't guess it, but I'll go to the government office and find out.
It's not registered.
It's written down.
It's not registered.
Oh, really?
No. It's not part of my. It's not my middle name. It's not my. It's not in any of my names. Or it's just a very special name like that. But I just resonate. I think names are also very powerful. And it's like a sort of affirmation for you. So I think back then, because my name is Damilola, I know I'll be so wealthy.
Always BC.
I know.
Damilola will see you now.
Exactly. Like real. I would have had like affiliations with the Almighty Christ.
My Lord.
It's not
I think
a joke.
It's Bridgerton that is entering your brain right now.
Maybe. Because
Do you watch Bridgerton?
Yeah, I watched the first part, but the second part is not how.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to it. It grew on me. The first episode, I didn't really like. The second one, I was disappointed. This one, in fact, it was out for like a couple of days, and I didn't really like, because the boss wasn't like what it used to be. A lot of people were like over it, but that was when it got interesting to me, and I like the storyline of this one.
This
yes,
okay.
the twist is very, and now it focused on who the writer was. Oh, as in this third season is our story. Is her love stories. Because I'm like, this girl, she's the one telling everybody's story. When are you going to find love?
Her own, yeah. Okay.
And
Okay, so that brings it down to earth.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool concept. Yeah. I don't even know if I answered the question, but I think I did.
You did know. You said it would have been, the cultural time of Fela.
Yes, I think that's a valid answer. The movie Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, I think that's out now.
Oh, yeah, it is. And I know the schools, they're sponsoring schools to see it, and that is very nice. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've just heard like a lot about it, and not just that, I resonate with that as well. Not just that, she's somebody that drove first. They were able to find like good.
Yeah, she was an advocate.
She was a very strong woman.
She was what they call an Janko.
I know.
Mm-hmm. A big
so
person. So
she's not telling us that the only thing she did was drive first.
The main problem with that is that our history books have not been rewritten properly for our educational curriculum.
No, I also think that government has a hand in that. Because they only want you to know what they want you to know. And aside from that, is that the most our curricula need to be updated past what the British wrote. Just made it be. So everything needs to be very much revised in the correct context, because everything is from the colonizer's perspective. That's why they're only telling you about her driving a car. It's about time before we forget what actually happened. Exactly. So I hope so. Yeah. I hope we're able to do that. But I mean, this is also one way of doing that, of setting records straight, making evergreen movies like this. So kudos to the producers. Funmilayo Ransome Kuti. I really like that FRK. Yeah. And the person that played the role is also a favorite of mine. She won an award or a couple of awards, right? Yeah, she's so good. Yeah, AMVC I feel she's very underrated, but I think they're beginning to see how a good actress is. Yeah, okay. So let's do what we have come here to do. So my next question is, I think you really jump the horn to my next question. Yes, because my next question is, if you could time travel to any historical period, where would you go? The first one was, ancient period that you could resonate with. Yeah, okay. And this one is just that. Okay. So you now said time. But if you're allowed to time travel to any time.
The problem being a black man and trying to travel into the past is that the past wasn't very good to black men.
They will beat you.
I'm talking even in Africa. I'm talking in America. I'm talking in England.
Anywhere you decide to go, you'll be shot.
So that's why even me choosing Fela is more recent history. That's 40 years ago. Yeah. So man, history hasn't been good to us.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's true.
You just be there like this, and then the people will land on the beach of Lagos and say, okay, hey, mirror here. Yeah, bring your people, put on the ship. I feel like you stand there and look like, I'm not one of them. I just travel.
I know. Because if you travel to any word.
That should be a film. Time travel in the past and mistakenly press 0 instead of 1.
Or more.
And then you land on the beach, and then they pack you. And then now you have to be a revolutionary warrior. That would be...
Oh, that's crazy. It's not nice.
But the thing about it is, I think only Africans, an African making that kind of film would work better than maybe someone in America or someone in England.
Exactly. What do they all... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have a perspective, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is that if they make it, because they will make it, the funding will be for Caucasian audiences and whatever, so those ones will now want to change the stories or whatever. But if we as Africans make it and go, this is the landing on the Gold Coast, right? This is what happened. We'll tell real stories of how people suffered and stuff, but then also tell a fantastic story of how this fictional character.
Man,
let's work on it. Honestly, don't copy my story,
It's true.
We've copyrighted it, though.
Oh, but Chile, I'm so sad that what you just said now, no matter what time I try to, what period would I go back into?
We seem to be in some of the best of times for black people right now. And this bad.
maybe we should travel forward.
In the future, let's go into the future.
Honestly.
And that future is going, hey,
sure.
Woo. But as a travel agency, time travel should be part of the research that travel agencies should be doing.
And if travel agency could control time travel, you just be like,
okay, Mr. Babafemi, mounting for 2037, coming back in 20 minutes. Yes. He'll go back and he'll come back with t-shirts.
Oh my God. The thing
T-shirts
is,
that
all
say-
the stories we've read, like, and all the movies I've seen like, about like time travel. Every time you time travel, there's a rip in time,
There's a problem.
timeline.
Yeah. It's
So
because
you go.
we can't imagine. Now, funny concept. Imagine somebody in 1984 thinking of this brilliant technology that will change the world, where you have handheld computers that can talk to each other without wires.
I know.
And then how that will cause a space-time continuum, because it's impossible to have computers that talk to each other, So the way we're talking about time travel right now is the way 30 years ago they would talk about Wi-Fi.
I know, right?
So in 30 years, I think we'll have time travel.
You think so?
Yes, and the reason why
I don't think it's
they've not
possible.
come now to this time period is because we're in the shady times.
I don't think it's
Nobody
possible.
wants to come here now. They're going to the future. They're not coming back.
Oh my
They're going
God.
forward.
I know.
That's why time travel exists, but they don't come back. They go
It's
forward.
still, honestly speaking, let me just say for the last time,
Yes.
it's still very sad
That's
as a
black person. We live in shitty
that
times. Like
you
go to
cannot
Italy.
think
You go to
of
Italy. They
going
treat
back
you
to
with racism.
any
Yeah.
time, back in time that you can go to that will favor you. Like I feel like if I go back any time, even 50, 60 years, they'll just throw me into slavery.
Yeah, I mean, so
Like-
that's why somehow why I'm not very much a Bridgerton person, because Bridgerton is glorifying like those times, where yeah.
Well, Bridgerton is a rom-com, though.
I know it's fictional,
So,
yeah.
it's a feel-good.
But I'll tell you what, as a black person, and they cast black people, I think that's also why black people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't
But
cast
they
people of
have
color,
black people at that time. They had good time.
but the black people were not aristocrats. Like most of them were underclassmen. They weren't in the in the ballroom dancing with the white dudes. No, they were not. Now, that's why you find in historical pictures you don't find. I mean, there's some black people who in their niche, right, were doing well, but Bridgerton is fiction, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason why I don't really
resonate with it.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
like it. It makes me feel good.
Which is fine.
So I mean, it's just nice to see like real things.
So that's why you would also time travel.
Definitely.
If Bridgerton was real life, you would time travel there.
Absolutely.
It's not real life, because if you go back there, King Arthur will throw you in irons.
Why?
Because okay.
What I will see me and say, "Oh my God, she's so beautiful."
Well, first of all, back then, the way they treated women was garbage. Not even people of color.
Yeah. Women generally.
So now talking about women of color. Because back then you say 3 sentences like this. She's too smart. She's a witch. They stone her. Throw her in the water. You put her in stocks.
It's okay. Let's just stay here. I don't know. Let's
2024. Thank you. 2024.
Thank
Thank
God,
you.
though.
2024.
Honestly, let's just stay. I'll just be moving forward.
Yes. We'll time travel to the future. I beg.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it says share a travel disaster that turned into a memorable experience.
Oh, I have a good one.
You
I have
do?
a good one. Yes.
I'm curious.
Locked and loaded.
Eh?
Okay, so what happened? Yeah. So myself and some friends, we went to Miami. This actually happened a year ago. We went to Miami. I was living in Atlanta. Huh?
I've never been to Miami.
You've never been to Miami?
I have
It's
to.
nice. It's nice.
They say that's the Lagos of
It's
the
good
US.
weather. Is it Lagos?
I mean,
It's
like,
not.
it's
It's not
awesome.
Lagos.
Bubbling, like the party area.
Yeah. It's very much nightlife is banging in
Lagos
Miami.
is the nightlife of
Mhm.
Nigeria.
Yeah. So we went to Miami. We had a great time. We were there for a week. Then we got to the airport to go back.
You and who?
Me and some friends. So like like 4 of us. Like I think it was 2 men, 2 women. No, 2 men and 1 woman. And then we were meeting up with a couple of friends who are already in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah. So we flew together. We got there. Of course we did cheapo air. Like we spent little money for like a cheap, like it was like blue something, Sky Blue, Fly Blue, or Spirits Airlines, like a very cheap airline. So we got there, fine, everything was good. We had fun, and then we were coming back at night. The night of that we were supposed to come back, we got to the airport, And then they started canceling all the flights. Cancel. And of course, it's the cheaper flights that they'll first cancel, and they'll tell you just find a way. So they delayed it 3 times, and then they canceled the flights. And we are in Florida, right? On the east coast of Florida, near the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And we live in Georgia, which is like almost 2 states away, kind of, or a state away, no matter how, depending on how you drive it. And so the fiasco was, we are all there with all these people, like 300 people, trying to figure out, okay, how do we book a new flight? How do we get out of there? And then we're like, you know what? Before everybody gets the same idea, because everyone on the flight was going to Georgia. Before everybody gets the same idea, let's go rent a car. So we rented a car. By the time we got there, almost 40 people were already there renting cars because they're going to drive. It's 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
8-hour drive instead of waiting 12 hours for a 3-hour or 2 hours. It's like, yeah, exactly. So we rented a car. And then we ended up driving from Florida to where we lived in Atlanta. And from a very bad situation where we were all like shouting and cussing at the people, it turned into a great road trip.
Yeah, because now I get to talk to each
other. Yes.
And now like lots of
we argued, made friends, made enemies, made friends again, paid for gas. And then we found out some peculiar things about driving on the road in Florida as a black person. Is, first of all, in America, black people get pulled over more than white people.
Yeah.
And so so we had to be more cautious about, the road patrol.
Yeah.
And then we got to gas stations at certain times and they would lock the door and won't let us come in.
Wow.
Because
at this time,
they saw 2 black men, they were like, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. So we had to now drive some ways outside of Florida before we could get gas and just, free our minds and stuff. So that was interesting. Well, it was fiasco that turned into an interesting this thing.
Oh, nice.
How about you?
Okay. I did not think I had to answer this question.
Why don't you ever think? I have one for you. I can tell you your own. Host. I can tell you your own. The host will answer question.
Okay. But yeah, I remember there was a time I took a solo trip to a cruise.
Okay.
To the Caribbean.
Oh, from where?
From Florida.
Okay. Oh, so you've been to Miami?
Fort Lauderdale. No.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Ew.
I didn't.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that was the dock.
It's close to Miami. I think it's a bit north of Miami.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I got there few hours to the sailing time.
Okay, so you had time now.
I didn't have time.
Okay.
It's straight from the airport. Took a taxi to the ship.
Oh, you land. Your flight landed a few hours to.
Yeah, a few hours to. I just straight check in, and then I found my room. Okay. So the first day I slept through. I didn't even bother to register for any activity. Right, yeah. The next day was a 7-day cruise by myself. Because I just said, this cruise, I have to do it. It was on my bucket list for the longest of time. I'm like, I have to just experience this. Yeah. Apparently, I was the only black person on
the whole boat.
I'm telling you.
You didn't see any other black people?
I turned into a celebrity overnight.
Really?
The annoying thing was, I had like this afro then. Okay. Not my hair, a wig. Yeah, I had an afro wig.
Like my bar.
Which is like what do they call it? And every turn, everywhere I go, they just be like, oh, are you Diana Ross? Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Because you had those long legs too.
Everybody start trying to touch
your
my hair.
Oh, really?
It was so traumatic for me. Because every time, I mean, the first thing that comes to the compliment, I would smile, and they feel that's like an invitation to touch me. I would just panic, like, oh my God. Like, initially I would
You're the only black person on the whole cruise ship. That's thousands of people.
I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Everywhere I go to, every club. And they have all these activities where there is like comedy and then nightclubs in the night. And I get referred to all the time. Like there was a time they had like a comedy night and then the opening line is, oh, and we have Diana Ross here.
Oh God.
and everybody had to turn.
They know exactly.
Everybody had to turn.
And they will see you.
Every time, I get recognized easily. Like,
hey, is that Diana Ross?
And we had like different stops, St. Kitts, Bahamas, all of us. So when we come down to take like a short tour, they'll say, oh, there she is. Do you want to join us?
There she is. I don't know you. Momo,
exactly.
Do I know you?
And on that same trip, I had a couple who said they were on their 26th cruise. Cruise ship. I was like, oh wow, fantastic. That's how I want my life to be. And he had said, oh, if you're ever in Las Vegas, we have a house there.
Oh, really?
You could come with your friends and whatever. I'm like, just with any friends.
Which friends? Which friends? Well, I'll come with the two next to me. Yeah.
I still followed the wife on
Instagram.
Today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how recently was this?
This was like 7 years ago.
Oh, really?
It's been a while. Yeah. That's how you make friends. Oh, yeah. I had someone I met like 10 years ago in Dubai. She's still the children that walked up to me and were calling me Babi at that time are now grown-ups.
Oh, really?
Like, you make friends like that. You know. But the thing is, let me now tell you how I can never forget this trip in my life. So, on like maybe like 2 days to the end of the trip, I went into the highest level, which has like the poolside and the sitting area, like just where you can just look at the oceans. I went to take some pictures, and then this wind started. You know that thing that wonder I got here. You know that thing.
It was sudden. It was a sudden.
You know that thing. You know that thing on.
I don't know that feeling.
No. That soundtrack that say, "Who wonder how."
Okay. That will pause. You'll pause you. Okay, yeah.
And then you now say backstory.
And then rewind. Yeah.
My brother, this is exactly what it was.
What happened?
Because my wig flew into the sea. Oh my God!
Let me grab my bob. Let me grab my bob. No.
And let me tell you.
And you didn't have spare Diana Ross?
I do. I did have a spare, but
it wasn't the same kind.
Yeah, it wasn't the same kind.
So your all back was just all out.
And it was so terrible. Let me tell you.
That's why I like all back.
Let me tell you. Because people had assumed the wig was so good.
Yeah.
People had assumed it was
so there
my
were people
real
around in the
hair.
pool.
Of course.
This
and I was so popular. I was the most popular person.
Ashirity too.
Let me tell you.
Ashirity too.
I was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. Because initially, I would tell them, no, it's not my hair. After a while, I just stopped saying,
sure,
I was like, sure, that's my hair. Like,
it was secure.
Whatever.
You now went into the wind. There's a dolphin out there in the Atlantic Ocean right now with an afro. If you see a dolphin with an afro, understand that it was 7 years ago that afro fell into the ocean.
The whole thing looked like a haze. I did not know whether I crawled, whether I ran, whether I walked. I shall know that some seconds later I was in my room.
You didn't come out.
Hey, I came out the last day to check out.
Oh, gosh.
Because
you should always have a backup down the road.
Anyway, I was like, it was already getting to the close. There wasn't any too much activities and whatever. And it's just to drink and sleep. So I wasn't.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was.
See, that's the movie script right there. You add that into the script of that time travel. You
my goodness.
Somebody mistakenly tries to the future, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Diana Ross," and then the wind blows. And then the dolphin
it's not Diana Ross, it's Ross Dinah.
Ross Dinah.
It was crazy.
Damilola Ross.
That was my.
I want to see pictures. I'm sure you have pictures of that trip.
I do.
I want to see.
But I promise you will not believe it was me.
I'll see.
Like, I was so tiny.
Oh, tiny as an owl now. You were shorter.
No. I was really like very slim.
Okay.
Like I was very.
So you're not slim now, is what you're saying.
So
you're not slim now, is what you're saying.
I'm not slim now.
You're very slim, okay?
No, okay.
Say thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
But yeah, that time I was like a size 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my size is also something that is very interesting to people because people will ask me, "Do you have intestines?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like for real. Like
I'd like to see those pictures.
Are you eating?
Are you eating? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a buffet downstairs. Sure, you know, Diana.
and that time I used to eat a lot. Oh my God. I
don't know
anymore.
Time changes.
I know. And metabolism goes down.
Exactly. Down and up and down and up.
I know.
You see.
So, but do you have another story?
I don't have any other. I have lots of travel fiascos, but man, trauma. I don't want to revisit trauma sometimes, But one thing, let me not jinx it, but one thing that's never happened to me during travel is my luggage has never been lost.
Thank God for you.
What?
For your life.
Uh-huh.
Because recently.
Oh, really? Your luggage. Have you found it?
You know what?
Have you recovered it?
Let me just not mention the name of the airline because I will never fly them again.
But does it rhyme with Belter?
No.
Oh, really?
I was going to the US.
Okay.
And then I said, you know what? My friend's mom was traveling some days before me.
Yeah.
And I said, let me give her my luggage so I can stroll in.
Oh,
like
no.
like a big girl.
No.
Like just
Yeah,
like
just
an
a
hand luggage.
Yeah.
Like I just put her on her trip because we're going to the same place. We're going to my friend's place.
And she had luggage allowance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I just that extra luggage.
Yeah.
All my stuff, my makeup stuff, my clothes, my nice clothes, even new bags. I was in this bag. Tell me why. She got there the next day. She called me. Oh, only my bag. They can't find it. I'm like, They said, oh, after what? Say, oh, they have found it. It's in one airport. It's gonna come.
Yeah.
5 days later, I arrived. No bags.
I
went there. What's going on? Like, where is a bag? This one, that's how they can't find it. I should file a
lost skinny. So you put how much this thing costs. Who has receipts?
I was going to find the receipt. What do you mean?
Okay.
I'll find the receipt will come. No big deal about receipts.
Did they find the bag?
They found the bag 1 month after.
After you come back to home?
I was coming back like 2 days later.
They now found the bag. Did you get to you?
Said another city. It got to me, which means by that time, I bought new set of makeup.
Yes.
New set of clothes.
Double.
New set of shoes.
So can I have the new makeup?
Home.
Can I have the new makeup?
Absolutely. You're such not a serious person. So coming back home, I now had to
pay
extra luggage
for something that was supposed to. Oh God.
First of all, I got stranded, and it was immediately I landed. It was a friend's party, so I already packed my outfit. You know, now even getting a new outfit, I wasn't excited about it because I already had what I wanted to buy. What I wanted, I couldn't find like those kind of stuff.
Fiasco.
No, it was. I was very sad.
I'll give you a hug, but I'll be bumping the microphone, and then my bulb might go out of place.
I'm collecting the hug.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You have a strong grip.
I do.
Recently. Do you carry weight? Do you gymmed?
Yes, no. But that's not why.
Flex it.
You see my power? No. But that is not why. It's because at a very young age in life.
You used to grind pepper on the mortar?
No.
Okay.
I got taught that one of the ways to make an impression is to have a firm handshake. And so ever since... it stayed with me forever.
Oh, really?
Also, you will not find me walking on the grass. I'll walk on the work line.
I
was taught that.
Okay.
It sticks with me.
Do you know why I don't walk on the grass? Because dog used to poop on the grass.
But it's not, if you want to know people that have like good manners, it's so easy to work on. Like
soda.
It's usually longer to work on the workways. Trace the work. It's usually longer, but. If I find someone that does that, the person will be interesting to me because it's not everybody that does it. Not a lot of people do. And then like having an answer, even initially I really did not like looking people in the eye.
Oh, okay. I still can't look people in the eyes.
You're looking at me in my eyes. Me, I'm your person.
No, but actually, no. Because we're having a conversation, I can look you in the eye.
Yeah.
I can't look stranger in the eye. So people will see me in public, and they will say Woske, and I won't react because you in general there's a receptive like body language when you look people in the face. You're more welcoming. And I found that even at the gym, like. I won't look people in the face because I have some social anxiety, whatever. And then so people will walk up to me. They will walk up to me and stand in front of me and go hi. And I'll be like this. Oh my God. And then they'll tap like me and I'm like, face. Oh, me? Like how? Yeah. And then they're like, Woske? And I'm like, oh, Amaka. And
okay, so I get it. And this.
So you look people in the eye.
This whole thing of like social anxiety is very, very underrated. Like a lot of people have it. But, we don't really like talk about it. It's not labeled. So you just think someone is being proud of trying to ignore it. But I promise you, I was taught I know how to make an impression. I know how to communicate well. Like, I know to look in the eye. just long enough that it's not staring.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you do it too much, then you're staring.
Then it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
They're like, Damilola, why is Sophie on you?
No.
I'm like, no,
No,
sir,
you're
I'm
like-
only impressing you. I'm impressing you, sir. I want to impress you,
And
sir.
that is like a very good social skills that a lot of people
Knowing
do
how
not.
to,
I mean, like, if I ever go somewhere, if I ever go for a meeting, or you ever come for a meeting with me, I don't care what your age is. If we have a handshake and it's not firm, it already tells me something about it.
Really, that you didn't read the same book that says firm handshake?
No, it's not reading book though. It's like a self-awareness thing. It's just like how you walk into a room.
How do you walk? Me, I walk backwards.
No.
And then they'll be like, that
Why
guy
you walking
has made an
backwards?
impression.
You're so weird.
I'm
Jesus.
impressed.
Why are you walking backwards?
Who is that guy that walk backwards?
Oh, because
He's wearing Levi's. I can see the label.
oh my, but
How do you walk inside the room?
I read the room. So if I'm walking into a room, a group of friends, I don't walk with long strides or like very powerful strides because, of course, you're not trying to intimidate people.
Yeah.
Friends will feel intimidated or like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's just weird. Like, what, are you going to war or whatever? If you're walking up to a friendly person, you can be relaxed.
Okay.
But imagine walking into a meeting, a lecture room. You have to walk with purpose. And I look at it. I look at people. I look at how people walk into a workplace. I look at, because also, let me tell you, if you're dressed good, if you have a purpose in mind, you're going to do something. There's no way you slouch into a room. There's no way. It's not possible.
The confidence,
it's just not possible.
Yeah, that's why I enter backwards.
There's a purpose.
And then I'll jump around. Ha! And they're like, and everybody's like,
there's a purpose. And it's so funny because I was like talking about this just yesterday. Like there was a talk, like the new, there was a program. That I was invited to the youth corps members that are just entering the workforce.
NYSC. Oh wait, so you talked to coppers in camp or?
I wasn't on camp. It was a program that was
for coppers.
Yeah, for coppers
at a company.
Lagos Continental.
Oh, cool.
I was yesterday, and I was just talking about this, because I was supposed to talk on communication, effective communication skills. And even in communicating, even when you're not saying something, you're saying something.
Your body language,
you're saying something. So that's it.
My Bob is saying something.
Your Bob is really saying something.
Yeah,
oh
but that's interesting
to know. Did you say free Bobrisky?
That's my mission here on Earth. That's why I'm here.
Did you know it was not gonna be free? What do you mean is your mission on Earth?
No, my mission on Earth right now. Your mission on Earth changes.
I know.
And so I'm in free Bobrisky mode right now.
I really miss Bobrisky. I mean, I particularly don't have any.
But
I know that there's always like a sensation.
From a justice point of view, she shouldn't be in jail. Like it's nonsense.
I don't know about that.
No, but it literally, what is she in jail for?
Spraying the naira.
Isn't that bullshit?
Why? There is a law that says do not spray the naira. There is a law.
And with that, we end this segment of the conversation. No, because look, there's a lot I can say, right? About how there's a law about spraying money and how Bobrisky is in jail because she broke that law, right? There's a lot I can say about that. But like you said, right? Communication is not only about what you say; it's about what you do. And so the people who are pushing that law, right? Tabalo investigator. If you go and investigate them,
they're spraying money.
Yes, yes. So what are we talking about as a people? Let's not fool ourselves.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, but I agree that there's probably like a narrative.
It's not probably. There is, and it's nonsense because about a month after, who was it? There was a popular guy who was a rich guy, maybe chief priest or something, Obi Cubana or somebody like that. They had, and he was allowed to pay bail and not go to jail.
Maybe
for the same offense.
Money for bail.
Bobrisky is one of the richest women in Nigeria right now.
You know that?
I know that Bobrisky can afford bail. What do you mean?
They just didn't take it.
What do you mean you just didn't take it?
I want to understand. So,
let's drop it. We already know that it's nonsense. We know. We agree. We don't need to beat.
She'll soon be out. She'll soon be out. We miss her. We miss her online. She'll soon be out. We'll see how soon.
I travels with Dami. Bob is gonna come.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm not sure she's really a fan of travel.
What?
But,
Bob likes travel.
oh yeah, she's. I've
Yes.
seen some of her travel.
The problem
She's
with
just a very good
the
socialite.
problem Bob is facing with travel, and this is a generic statement. It's the same problem that Dangote is facing with travel. Is that with the Nigerian passports, you can't do much. So where are you going? Dubai, Nigeria, Dubai, Nigeria, Nigeria. Where's the next place? Dubai, Nigeria, Dubai.
I get it. So it's not
Ghana,
not accessible.
Dubai,
Yeah.
Nigeria, Togo, Dubai.
But she's been to like major.
Yeah, with visa and all that stuff. But now getting a US visa concept is like headache.
It's hard.
Like
I know. I know.
Nigerian passport needs to be stronger. Go to the gym.
It's
Tinubu.
gonna be better
Go to
in
the
the
gym.
future.
In the future. That's why
I
we
can
only
see
want
it.
to travel
I can
forward.
see it.
We don't want to
Yes,
travel
going
back.
backward.
Yeah, exactly. We want to travel
I
forward.
can see it.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
you know
What?
the last question.
Oh,
In
okay.
this episode. You ready?
Let's do what we came here to do. Ba-da-da-da, Ba-da-da-da, ba-da,
This can
eh.
really be
Ba-da-da-da,
the tune
eh,
for
eh.
this,
We
man.
don't have the money for fella song, I beg.
It's true. It's true. You can
They'll
only use
come and
our
collect
mouth.
royalties.
It can only be you were just
Exactly.
You just use our
Yeah,
mouth.
exactly. In amount they go use. They can't
know.
charge that one.
I know. Okay, so the last question. So the last question is: what's the most breathtaking natural wonder you've ever seen while traveling?
Breathtaking. That took my breath away.
Ooh.
Okay. Dami, please, could you answer and then let me think about it, please.
It's always been the same thing. I think I've answered this on this podcast
Mhm.
before. If it's Russia White Nights.
Have we talked about this before?
Yes, I think I've
The
said
White
it like
Nights.
3 times, but it was a different question.
Explain,
but I just- it was
explain again.
Okay, so during the World Cup, so there's that certain time in summer.
Okay,
in
yes,
Russia,
you mentioned
yeah,
that it was daytime, overnight.
It's 24 hours. There's no
Of
darkness.
day,
Of
yeah.
daylight. Yeah,
That's
24 hours of daylight.
That's the best thing.
And in my own case,
Yes.
I was at hotel where there's like this large view where I can see the sunset and come up. So the sun doesn't set.
It skips. It goes like this across the
It-
horizon.
it
like
will
it
just-
dips a little bit and then
It dips halfway.
okay.
And right
And then it
is
starts
back.
coming up, but it's across like a
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you see like an half
vibes,
moon.
Vibes, yeah.
And then as the 1 a.m., 3 a.m., it's daylight.
So
it's not dark.
So was it a party? You guys had a party or you just watched
Unfortunately,
it?
that time I was working
Oh,
because
okay.
we were hosting we're not hosting, but we were in charge of the taking delegates
Okay.
to the World Cup.
Okay.
And it was a lot of work, a lot
Ah.
of changes, getting their tickets,
Okay.
the footballers, and
But
all
you
that.
but you experienced that,
So
and that
I
was
was my room was an office. It
Okay.
was work throughout, but there was a time where I could sit by the sill of the window.
yeah,
And
and
just
watch
like
that.
what I was mesmerizing.
Did you
like,
take any
and so on.
videos?
I do have some pictures.
I want to see.
Yeah, I do have some pictures.
We're gonna see some Afro pictures
So
of
if you
Damilola
see
Ross.
it in the night, it
Yeah.
looks like it is in the morning.
So
If I tell you, oh, this is 1 a.m., yeah,
You
it's
wouldn't
like-
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like in the morning.
That's
It's very
wonderful.
clear. There's no darkness for 7 days straight.
really
Yeah. So that's one thing that I've seen that I was like
natural
very
wonders.
Another one
Okay.
is the blue waters of the Bahamas beach.
Okay, so
I've never
the
seen
clear-
anything as clear as
clear
that.
water. Did you
And
try to
the
drink
sand
it?
is
Did you try to
so-
drink it?
No, now.
You're in
Why?
Nigeria. Did you try
No,
to drink
I
it?
did not.
We have not because
No,
Okay.
I'm not a fan of water like that.
Okay.
But like it was so clear, the sand was, slip through your hand.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a very
that's
nice one
potentially
for
beautiful.
me as well.
That was in Jamaica, yeah.
And that was in Bahamas.
Bahamas, sorry. Yeah. I've never been.
I've never been to Jamaica.
Oh,
I've
Jamaica's pretty
almost-
nice. Wonders of the world that I've ever seen, most breathtaking. I've seen the Grand Canyon.
You have? Are you serious?
I mean,
Where?
America,
Where?
like you can just
Yeah, I
kind
know,
of
I
drive
know, I know,
everywhere.
I
Yeah,
know.
I've seen the Grand Canyon.
Where?
So I don't remember exactly where it is. I'm sorry, but I know that around the Grand Canyon is a very big gutter.
And deep.
It's very deep, yeah. So it's like a huge mountain range, quote unquote, or just let's think of it as
Well,
a
you can see
a
from the
flat
top.
land
Yeah.
that just has deep gorges that goes like around like in a pattern. And you know, everybody was I was just
But it's
okay.
not who for you.
I was like,
You know,
this
I
is
remember
gutter.
the thing I remember about the Grand Canyon was Will Smith doing
Will
the
Smith.
the
Independence Day.
No, he did the dive.
Okay, he did a dive. Yeah,
Into
on his
the Grand
50th
Canyon.
birthday.
Yeah, on his 50th
Yes,
birthday,
I remember that. I remember that. That was cool.
You know, as in that is out of the world because
Yeah.
normally people just want to dive from the plane.
Yeah.
You just want to
Yeah,
skydive.
yeah.
So
he did
you want to
bungee,
skydive into the crayon.
It's money that causes. When you have money, you can do things like
my
that.
God.
Look me in the eye. Look me in the
I
eyes.
mean,
When you have money.
I am all for hard adventure because I think I'm already in that hard space.
Okay.
But that's still too hard for me.
That's
That's extreme.
That was nice. I mean, it was good to. I remember the video very clearly. It was nice. Bungee jumping, I haven't done. I know. I told you I did skydiving, right?
Yeah.
I haven't done bungee jumping. I've done like this little rock climbing thing like that we have in Lagos here. This jumping castle. There's a bouncy place.
Oh, okay.
Then they have like a rock climbing and you jump into the foam.
Oh, yeah. The
Foam area.
landmark.
No, landmark is done now. The government has destroyed it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, did you do it at landmark?
I got here. I came back to the country while they were destroying landmark.
Oh my
so
God,
I haven't
so
experienced
sad.
landmark at all. Yeah.
But I heard they're gonna stop destroying it now.
Yeah. Well, are they going to build another landmark? They've destroyed the beach.
And they destroyed the.
They sandfilled the beach. This is a travel show, right?
Yes.
And it's a tourism destination.
Absolutely.
They sandfilled the beach, and then they said that the telecom cable. You know my own theory. Don't arrest me.
Your theory, but don't say your theory.
Don't say my theory. No. You don't know my theory. My theory, because the reason they
think I
stopped
do.
the reason they stopped digging, right, was because of telecoms cables, right?
Yeah.
Remember 3 weeks ago, it was a month ago, when the internet
Went-
of the country.
Oh.
I'm not going to say much more than that. But
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. They're
yeah,
sand
yeah.
filling the beach. The reason they've stopped doing all of that is because cables are in the way, right?
Boy, tourism.
Who was walking there?
really
Who was playing with the cables? Who was there? Anyway, let's keep moving. But yes, so I think one of the things I like that bungee jumping idea. But Grand Canyon is one of the wonders of the world. I wasn't that impressive.
So which one was
Yeah.
impressive to you?
I don't.
Not seen yet.
I don't like. I haven't seen the Eiffel Tower. I've seen the Statue of Liberty, but when I
New York?
went, yes, like I went, yeah.
I've never been to New York. What am I doing in my
Yeah.
life? God, please.
When I was younger, we used to live in New York, and so we went to Statue of Liberty. By the time that we went, they hadn't blocked it because after 9/11, so we went in 97.
Oh, okay.
9/11 happened in 2001.
And they blocked it.
After 9/11, they've restricted a lot of that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got to stand. There's a picture of us standing. The person who took the picture, my auntie, she didn't have photography skills. So you see us in the distance. And then instead of how to now turn the camera up, everyone has a camera phone, right? So you know how to, you turn the camera up so you can catch this thing.
The eyes.
So you see us standing far, and then you see legs of the statue. And I'm like, how would they believe me
That you
we
saw?
were there? Yeah. So you can't see my face.
Are you
You
for
can't see
real?
our faces because we're far.
We're far.
And you can't even see the statue.
Why were you
Madam,
far then?
Auntie-air trial. Auntie-air trial. No, I'm just kidding. I love my auntie to death.
Oh my God.
But
I
yeah,
know,
so
I
I've
know,
seen,
I
those
know.
are two wonders of the world I've seen.
Yeah.
Saturday Louis was nice to see, but yeah, meh. The things that thrill me are media, music, cartoons, 3D stuff, art. I love that stuff.
I know they have a lot of that.
All these man-made creations.
I know.
Yeah.
But they could be beautiful.
Like even the people who built it. See, some of the things.
You need to go on a cruise, please. You stop
I
saying
think
all of
I want to
this.
go. My family goes on cruises. Like they've gone. I want to go.
Yeah.
Back then, when they were going on cruise, I was busy doing 9 to 5, and then they fired me.
Oh my God.
So why didn't I just go? Why didn't I just take a week?
Like,
People,
period.
take that
Take
holiday.
break.
Take
Yeah,
that
take
holiday.
that break.
Book it. Travels with Dami. Book.
Yes, please.
Book a travel.
I'm
Go.
also saying it like
Go.
make sure you
It
take
will-
that
a
trip.
week.
Like,
Your
work will
company
always
won't
be
die.
there.
Your company
Yeah.
won't die.
Yeah.
I sacrificed a cruise travel to Alaska. Like they did
Well,
some.
with family, that would have been fantastic.
Yes, with my nephew and
I promised myself I'm never gonna go on a solo cruise again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it was kind of lonely.
I mean, nowadays you could find friends to go with. I mean, I
Yeah,
think back
yeah,
then
yeah,
there
yeah.
was this social
I mean, if
structure
you
of
ever have to go with family
Mhm.
or with friends,
Yeah.
it will be amazing because you enjoy it more.
Mm.
I cannot travel with strangers. Let me tell you.
Why?
When I travel with people that I know, there is a very good tendency that we're still not going to get along well. Yeah. I'm just saying, my kind of person.
So think of it like
and
this.
I think a lot of people as well. Like, but I feel like you can find your own tribe. And again, that particular story of like going with other people that want to go also appeal to a certain age group.
So let me give you an angle. Let me give you an angle for this. And this is what I've done in the past. So once a friend reached out to me and they were like, "Oh, Caribana next year, let's go." Caribana is in Canada. And it's August, first week of August. Okay. They do like, it's a carnival type of thing. They dress up, do all these dancing on the streets and stuff. And there are events that they do. And so she was like, yeah, me and a group of friends, we're going to get an Airbnb. We're going to go. And I was like, look, Labake, that's not her real name. I said, Labake, look, if I say I'm going to do something, if I say I'm going to go, I will go. I'm like, what date is it? It was 6th to 9th of August, Abi. I was like, cool. I booked my ticket. And then they were like, she was like, okay, yeah, I'll tell you the Airbnb details. 3 months to go, 2 months to go, 1 month to go, 3 weeks to go. I'm like, Airbnb call. She was like, oh yeah, we're still figuring it out. 2 weeks to go. So I booked my hotel. Like for the trip, I booked my rental car. So if you're going to go somewhere, so this is my point. If you're going to go somewhere and the travel agency groups you with people, as long as you have your own
itinerary.
Yes, you have your own itinerary. You have your money that you're not depending on somebody else to donate and You can make it a solo trip inside a group trip.
Okay, so what's the point?
Yeah, the idea is that even if you go with a group of people, like you mentioned, you go with a group of people that you know, you might still just end up doing a solo trip because you don't vibe. So
because
be ready.
The group trip means that you people want to do like the same set of activities together. You know, this Bob Sha.
My bro.
You people want to do the same set of activities together. But I get it. Yeah. I like to travel with people I'm kind of familiar with. Even if I'm not familiar with, maybe they are friends of friends. Okay. Not like total strangers. Do you understand? Because of course, people are very funny. Yeah. And also, I think there's some places that are good for like group travel. Yeah. And there's other places that
there's a dynamic. And that's why it's good to have a professional who says, oh, you want to do this? This is the best place. Yeah. And then they organize the trip. Because and then that person goes with them.
Why are you going alone to Maldives?
So even if it's just even 3 people that booked it, she goes with them. Yeah. And then she'll say, okay, this is the person I use for this tour. Yeah. And then and it's really sweet. I wish I had money. I would book to do such a thing.
Don't worry, this year.
Money, yeah. Hey. Wait, no, not this year, please. In the future. Because this year has an ending. If the year ends, the money hasn't come. Yeah.
Hey, okay, yeah.
So now we want to travel back to 2024 to now find out the money. No.
Have faith.
Money is coming.
It's coming in the future, very soon.
Money is
coming. Will come.
You have to I need money. Money though.
Okay. Thank you again, Woske. This has been a very
Have we done what we came here to do?
We have
done
what we came here to do. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Free Bobrisky.
Yeah, free Bobrisky. Thank you. So, see you on the next episode. So, until the next time, I remain your host. Oh my God, it's Dami. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you. Come on.